Welcome back to Jtwes, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. We are doing some maintenance work, and hopefully before the end of this whole video, we'll be able to try out this 122 disc a little bit. I have cleaned the bearings out of the front, this side. The only side I hadn't done is that. I thought I'd wait and do this side on camera so you guys could get an idea of what I'm doing with it and how I'm doing it. And I declare, guys, I believe I'm getting factory old grease out of it. I'm getting paint. There's still paint in the bearing covers. There's still paint inside of it. So yes, I'm gonna say this disc it's factory disc, factory everything, and it hadn't probably been used 2 hours its whole life. So that's a good thing. We on the drag hair, so we got it off, and I changed some bolts out to stiffen it up. It's pretty stiff now. I changed these two corner ones. They were wallered out. We put grade 8 bolts in them. I changed these two, put grade 8 bolts in them, and I changed these two back here at my foot. We changed them. And of course, this thing, guys, it just raises up out of the way. It's just something to kind of smooth it out a little bit more. It raises up right there if you want to transport it. And I think you could probably transport it down if you wanted to. But that's for really just getting her smoothed up. And but it's ready to go. The teeth are all the way up. And obviously, if you can see that thing, you can... Let me push the front down a little bit. Oh, my front roll's on a board. That's okay. So, but you can imagine, guys, those things are going to do like that. They're going to go back and forth. I did find out that is an international brand. Brandon from Burch Store Tractor told me that was international made. I got one of these rods to straighten up here. This one right here needs to be straightened up. I don't know what that's for, though. Maybe some sort of counterweight or something. A little lead weight. So, the prize of it all, which all of it was a great prize. I mean, just a blessing for Stan to help the channel out with these things, and helps me out, do more, film more, do better. Like, for example, if I want to bed some rolls up and not have to worry about the disc track, run that over it, and I got a smooth feel all the way across. But we got a few things going here on the I gotta remember the name of it, guys. 300. So the 300, you'll notice there's an arm missing. This arm kind of looked like this one, but it was longer, and it had been welded here, and it had a crack on the weld. So I took it to a guy I go to church with, Josh, and he owns a welding shop, welding business, and he's going to grind it out and re-weld it. And we don't want that thing to break more. Remember I told you guys the other day that these things were missing here, which we're not going to go with this fast hitch here. I got another one coming. If you'll notice, this one's broke right here. Now, I'm not saying that I maybe couldn't make a tab and weld that tab on there, because that tab doesn't have a lot of pressure on it, so to speak. It's really there to just keep that latch in place. And we may fix that. We may fix it and have a good spare bar, but I do have one of these coming, and I got a couple of different of these arms coming that have some V-hooks right here. And of course the center link goes here, so that's not no big deal there. We'll put the center link there. But I think we're going to have it where it's fast hitch and able to do 3 points, so that'll be good there. Steering wheel, I just got it off today. I had to do some heating. I got it off. I got one coming from Steiner. These splines are all for war here. But I did notice this shaft was tapered. So hopefully that'll help me out there, and then we can get that thing drawn down good on it. I cleaned it up with the wire brush. But that'll be here, and we'll get that new steering wheel on there. Got a shift knob on it. That wasn't on there. The only thing I seen wasn't factory is somehow or another they have bypassed the factory hydraulic block here, and they got this hydraulic block on it, these two levers right there. It works great. We will run that for a long while before we think about something else, because number one, it's working fine. So we will run that for a good long while. Some of these go to these arms right here. So I have bought these, so when the other arm comes in, that's where they're going to go in. Not on here on the other set, but that's what they do there. And that is the same as a Farmall 140. So that's a good thing there. So we'll have them. Let me go put these up. So the Super A, we haven't forgot about her. We still got to get the rest of the fast hitch. Remember, it's fast hitch from here down. This, that, and a couple of pieces here, and we'll have that fast hitch. But she's a good cultivator right now. We'll leave her like that right now. I'm probably going to switch these tires, or these tires around to the other side so they'll be closer in the fenders. We'll run it like this for a little bit and see what's going on. I declare that rim looks bigger. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just my imagination. I don't know.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
We'll figure it out. It does look bigger, but you know,
one tire is bigger than the other.
Yeah, but the rim itself actually looks bigger too, Sammy. Like this may be a different rim.
Yeah, because look, you can see it on camera really, really well.
Yeah, but it's no big deal. I mean, we'll figure it out and go from there.
Yeah, that's really clear on camera.
Oh yeah, you can tell it and see. But all right, guys, I told Sammy, I said, all right, stop a minute. We got to get to work. I'll be talking all night, and we need to get these things, get this last one off and done. Where's my... Okay. That light washer off. Lord of mercy. It'd help if I was the right spot. All right, that cup already come off, so let's take and we'll take a little weight off of it there. Look at them bolts, guys, just red paint all over them. Let me wipe a little bit of this off. It's been a greasy job because some of them, as you can see on the video from the trip, some of them took grease and some of them didn't. So what I've been doing is just jacking it up a little bit, just enough to roll this cap off, and you can see it's got some dry grease in there. We'll scrape all this out, clean the grease hole back up. There's a plug right there, and here's the other one, which has got dry grease in it. Nice part number on there, 477270R1. I mean, ain't even wore off. Nothing on it. Yes, I am a mess, guys. I am dirty, 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 because we did 3 of these. And what I've been doing, and you got to remember, these things, they're going to get dirt in them pretty quick. So we're just, look at that red paint right up under there. You know, it's nowhere here at all. Just getting the old out of it. That's gonna be a fun one. So let me pick on this a little while, and we'll come back to you when we get it cleaned up. So guys, you can see the red paint in the bottom of that after I scraped out this dirt pack. There's some red paint right here. So I mean, just no wear at all, zero wear on these bearings. And I know somebody's probably gonna say, well man, you should have sandblasted those things and painted them, or I'm gonna get the inside of them good and clean and we're gonna put them back on, because by the time I get cutting a half acre, I promise you there'll be some dust and dirt get back in here. Main thing is getting them cleaned up and getting grease in them is what we want to get done. This is why they wouldn't take grease. There's a hole right here, and that's what was in it. It's just almost like a rubberized plug. Once you get that out, you can see the hole here. This one wore ever so slightly right there. Not much, because you still got some sand in the mold right here and sand right here. Ever so slightly right there. But that's all right. We're fixing to take care of that. All right, guys. We have the grease, or the plugs, the old grease, the dirt, whatever was in there, out. And like I was showing you earlier, how, man, these things just brand new. So what we do to put them back on, and by the way, these things have gaskets on top. You can see the paper edge right there. It's a little paper gasket. I was able to keep all of them intact, so we didn't have to worry about that. Some of these rags, Sammy, we're just going to throw away. We're not going to try to wash them. Some of these just too much for the washing machine. We'll throw them away. Okay, so jack. One advantage to a fast hitch farm all implement is that they don't weigh a ton. Okay. Oh, they're down here. Now we just need to put some grease in them. And I'll show you what I've been doing to all of them on the grease. Let me get the gun set up here. Been about 30 pumps to get it to start showing. All right, showing on the your guys' right side. I'm gonna turn it. Showing again on top. Turn it again. All right, third time, so let's do the other side now. Hopefully we'll have enough grease, but being as I said that, I won't. Pushed it out the bottom. Okay, there we go. Pushed it out the bottom. Which that's okay, because it was pushing it out the wrong top the other day. Yeah, rolling like roller bearings. Let's get some tools put up, hands cleaned, and we'll hook up and go over here. Okay, disc is back together. I got the front and the back angled. It's probably 90% to its capacity as far as how far it will angle. We're gonna go over here and cut a little bit. The only thing that I may try to do, guys, this you'll never have to worry about. This you'll never have to worry about. But I may see if I can get me a cleaner for that. For this one right here. They will stop up on you. I don't know how moist this is. We probably won't ride over the same thing twice, but we'll go a couple rounds over here, just see what it does. And it's a heavy load on it, so you'll notice the tractor takes a minute to pick it up, but it's not quite as heavy as the King Harrow I used to have. And my heart's always been with a 122, this style Harrow right here. I just like it. It's just an awesome disc Harrow, and it's always been with this thing. So, having said that, we're going to take it over here, try it out. We're going to leave it over our tube because I need to come hook up to that and take that over our tube. Because believe it or not, I got to re-hook up to the bush hog because I got to do some work on the bush hog. I need to take the blades down and sharpen them, but get them loose. They're not freewheeling under there. They're kind of stiff, and it's putting the bush hog in a little bit of a vibration. So we need to get the blades freed up. And then, because we still got to bush hog the parking lot at the plow day field again, and I may go over that field with this disc after Sam, plow day Sam, gets done cutting it with his big tractor, just to get it smaller and where we can handle it. But we're gonna head over here and hook up. Okay guys, she is cutting as good as I remember Gary's cutting. Like I said, it's not quite as heavy as the King, a little bit lighter. This is a little bit hard crust on it, got a lot of grass, and I need to get a spot ready for onions and garlic, and that's why I'm trying to cut this 2 or 3 times, these short rolls, because I want to put my onions and garlic in here. So I'll probably cut it again here after I talk, but I won't film it. It's static for it. Love it. It's going to be a wonderful hire. I could probably kick it in gear just a little bit more in the front, but it's doing fine like it is. It would roll out corn stalks, but hope you enjoyed me working on it and the plans of the 300. We'll film whatever I do on the 300, and I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I got T1 40 weight for that Super A and that 300. The oil pressure on this 140 stays pretty good, but you know, the oil pressure on the Super A has been dropping after it heats up, so I haven't tried 40 weight in there. So we got that, and Matt with Farmall 51 told me I needed to run high tran in the transmission of that 300. So we'll see there about getting some of that for that. But hopefully I have it ready for plow day to at least plant some rye over the top of what we plow, and we'll take the little tiller thing that I got. I don't know what to call it. I got to find out the right name for it. Drag hair, maybe. And we'll work the seed in the ground with it and go from there. But thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all hang in there, election season, and it's getting, you know, just go vote your heart, and don't worry about what the polls say, and the rest of it, the Lord will take care of. And if you're trusting in Him, He'll take care of you. So we'll be okay there. God bless you. God loves you. We'll see you.